Alright, cool. Everything works. I think. Alright, cool. Hopefully that works now. Ooh, that's a lot of frames. Okay, it's better. I think it just broke for a second. Genshin's a little bit of a tiny bit of a massive game. Oh, this technically counts as in the... Okay, so this does. Okay. Okay. I should claim the rewards. Hey, you over there. You're safe here. The new tide is here. What are you doing here again? What happened to maintaining a sense of distance? You're looking for those crappy pine cones, right? And you're looking for more, right? Well, I have the rest. You want them? Wait, how did you know you were looking for the pine cones? Hey, friendly flyer, do you want it or not? Oh, ley lines, that is the only reason you can think of. Oh, hey, Rose. Who was it shouting the tricky bull fruit all over the shop, huh? The entire mountain heard you. Even children came out of curiosity. It is. I might do one later, but we'll see. I'm trying to do at least one every day. Well, except for when I have stuff to do. And I'm one of the 5 great operatives of the Fruity Order. Do I look like a child to you? Ah, sorry, Blanche. I guess Paimon really did draw the attention of your brother's enemies. What? Enemies? I don't have time for this nonsense. I'm here to do business with you. I may not have heard your conversation with the person in the cabin, but since Blanche is also helping, I'm certain it's connected to Bullfruit somehow. Tell me what the person in the cabin said, I'll give you the rest of the pine cones. It's really simple, isn't it? Or maybe I can take the pine cone from you. Oh, now you're making me angry. I'm one of the 5 great operatives of the Fruity Order. Do I look like a child to you? Would I carry such items with me? You wouldn't believe us even if you told you. It's not something an ordinary person would understand. Don't look down on me. Ordinary people would never understand the teachings of the new child. Alright then, if you don't mind being scared to death, the cabin isn't hidden. This concerns another world. Another world? Hear that? Unbelievable, huh? How could they know more? I'm busy thinking right now. I don't think that the new tide is exactly that. I haven't, but so what? I think it exists. Got a problem with that? You should discard all your leyline thoughts. Let me tell you this. The order of this world is slipping away, and that's why new worlds are being born. This is also why treasure hoarders are born when there is an imbalance in wealth. Treasure hoarders exist to bring balance back to wealth. Wait, but the treasure hoarders... That doesn't feel like balance to me, but sure. The ley lines have contaminated everyone, and so the new tide shall be born. The darkness has contaminated everyone, and so a new world of light shall be born. That's how things are. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, even if you told me there are other worlds. For a person so full of nonsense, you're really good at accepting new things. Anyway, we've told you what you wanted, it's time to hand over the pine cones. Hey, we're not done yet. What about bullfruit? That's what I'm concerned about. Don't push it. Then let's both take a step back. I'm not interested in the worlds beyond the new tide, and I don't want to know anything else either. I only have a single request. When you find that darn bullfruit, tell me to come see me as soon as possible. He knows how to find me. Deal? No. If you're planning on harming him, I'd rather never find my brother. You silly girl. We're not the ones hunting your brother. It's someone else. Don't you realize your brother's life is hanging by a thread right now? Didn't you say your boss was super mad? Oh yes, very mad indeed. So mad, in fact, he's dispatched a very formidable woman named Ruthus Kalalili. Ruthus Kalalili? Kaya? Might be Ruthus Kalalili. I've heard of her before from my brother. He said that she never fails. Yes, she's as real as an assassin gets, and the scariest out of us 5 great operatives. No matter where Bullfruit goes, she will catch him in the end and will either cut him in half or skin him alive. She never fails. And you, are you helping our brother? I thought he took what you were looking for. Yes, he betrayed us. Betrayal is despicable, but it's also very cool, isn't it? I've known him for longer than you have, and I know he doesn't take reckless risks. We cannot allow him to die until we know how he came up with such a cool idea. Nope. Wait, why is Dreamon saying that again? Okay. Right. So I'm doing this quest because I need 300-ish more adventure XP. And then I can unlock the TCG, which is fun, because I like the TCG. We can't allow him to die until we know how he came up with such a cool idea. I told Wolffolk immediately after I found out. We need to find Bullfruit before the scary woman does. This is also betrayal, isn't it? That's none of your business. We'll deal with it the new tide way. Anyways, I think about my proposal. I have nothing to hide. If what you says is true, then it seems like it should be okay. Paimon's just afraid that you're lying. Hey, unlike Bullfruit, I am no liar. Where did your companion go then? Where is, what's his name, Wolfhook? Did you fire him because he didn't help you last time? How old are you again, Tenryfire? If I could hear you when you were screaming by a cabin, surely she could too. She must be nearby. I will go to stand guard in the area. We will not give Bullfruit into her hands. Do you understand now? That is right. Now take the pine cones. Remember, if you see him, tell him to come see me at once. Hey, you just said that you wouldn't carry those things with you. That was bluff, of course. What was I going to do if you attacked me, Tenryfire? I mean, you can fly. What if you died from above and messed up my hair? I won't do that unless you're hiding more in your hair or something. Stop yapping. She'll be here any minute. Wolfhook and I might be able to stall her for a while, but you shouldn't waste your time here. Thank you, Item Peach, and thank Wolfhook for me. We are off. Trendy's Item Peach. Oh, go on. Move it. Oh, and she's right there. Kevin! Hey, Kevin! We have your pure pine cones. Mr. Kevin, are you there? That's strange. Why isn't it responding? That guy didn't just leave on his own, right? Hurry. Huh? Hurry. That sounded like it came from behind the cabin. Come closer, please. I'm not a wine barrel. I'm the crucible of intense purity. You're obviously a wine barrel. You look nothing like a crucible. Ah, yes, my favorite crucible, made of wooden. Ah, a princess and 2 knights. I see. Well, now allow me to offer my humble greetings to such pure individuals as your august selves. Hello, Mr. Crucible. We're here to see Mr. Cabin of Intense Purity. Do you know where it's gone? I do. It's always been aware of your travels, dear princess, and I'll be waiting for your pine cones. Cabin's gone ahead and it will be able to repair the contaminated path with its pine cones. Oh, so it's another one of you. Your world has quite a few apostles, huh? Anyway, we found the pine cones, but how do we pass them to you? Just push them through the hole above me. There's a path that leads to the world of purity. Then Camus promised to leave us a key. Camus tried to mention that to you then, right? Camus tried and Captain with a good temper, be it man, woman, or anyone else. Cabin would never allow anyone to offer a tribute to it. Yet you've done Cabin such a great kindness, so why would it refuse to part with a single key? The people of your world are so strange, and you're so good with words. Anyways, let's put the pine cone in the Eclipse Shadow. I should just call it. Oh, so the medicine squeeze from the pine cones is the key. That really is something, but where's the entrance? You fly, Night Baby, a master of many skills, but unfortunately, neither hearing nor memory is one of them. The entrance is through the hole above me. I won't repeat myself again. Hey, it was just a tiny lapse of memory. A tiny one. Never mind that. I'm not doing so well on the voices today. Ooh, my voice is kind of sore. Hey, it was just a tiny lapse of memory. A tiny one. Never mind that. Let's go get our key, traveler. Yeah, that sounds British now. Paimon's British. Paimon's not really the most intelligent. The liquid pours out of the outlet and quickly fills the container. You have obtained the key. Finally, everything has been done perfectly, thanks to you, pure ones. I'm a little reluctant to say goodbye, but even worlds say farewell sooner or later. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Crucible of Intense Purity and Mr. Cabinet of Intense Purity, who left in advance. Once I find my brother, I hope we can thank you in person again. It's my greatest honor to hear such moving words from you, pure princess. As such, I must give you some personal advice. The world of purity only welcomes knights. It would be rather unwise for you to go into that place, princess. As for the reason, forgive me, for I cannot say. What a strange rule. I'm gonna think about this carefully. But I'm the one who's trying to save my brother, so I should be the one taking the risk. If you go instead of me, I'll feel awful. It's alright. Even that big crucible says that the world welcomes knights. We'll be fine. But it may be more dangerous with you there. But no buts. Ask the big crucible if you're still worried about it. Crucible. Who doesn't understand? It stares blankly at the sky, or perhaps it's staring at the world, or at you. Who knows? Either way, Crucible offers no response. Ah, has it left already? Isn't that too soon? Isn't that a little too soon? Fine. Anyway, Paimon is sure your brother wouldn't want to see you in danger, Blanche. So just wait here for our return, all right? Then Miss Paimon, do you remember what Mr. Crucible said earlier? Let me repeat it for you. It seems to be the only thing I can do. Dusk is the right time. Drink the key and then enter through the hole above Mr. Crucible to arrive at the world my brother is in. As for what to do after that, you've been amazing, Blanche. Just leave the rest to us. In that case, let's all get some rest. I'll do some cooking and pitch the tent. I'm very good at it, you know? My brother loves cooking. Blanche's skills are even better than she claimed. You have a nice rest nearby. In the blink of an eye, the right time arrives. Well, the sun's setting. It's almost time for our grand adventure into another world. I'll wait here for you two. I won't leave until you come back. If you get in trouble like my brother, I'll find someone to rescue you. I know how to post commissions at the Adventurers Guild. You should look for a safe place. Paimon thinks so too. There are still treasure hoarders lurking around, after all. No, it doesn't matter if they find me. They want my brother, and only I know where he is, so they won't harm me. Still, you should be careful. I will. I hope that everything goes your way as well. Thank you. What kind of place will we find ourselves in? Paimon's getting excited. Traveler, take the key out and drink it. Use. You pull open the tiny opening and leap inside. Only darkness awaits below. You fall and fall. You fall and fall in the darkness until you finally hear a splash. Coldness, dampness, stiffness, and dizziness assault you, but your consciousness begins to drift away. Like ash and coral, you quietly sink into the lifeless depths of the ocean. Some time passes, and then you hear a soft voice. Paimon's so dizzy. It feels like she's been sleeping for ages. Whoa, it's so dark in here. And so what? Did we fall into water? Traveler, are you alright? Paimon's got your hand, and it's so cold. Come on, she'll warm it up for you. Thanks. I'm good, thanks. Have we arrived here in the world of intense purity? Why is it so dark and cold and damp in here? Isn't the white, bright, and warm world that Paimon imagined at all? Is someone singing? Is anyone there? Hey, Knights, you're finally awake. How was your nap? Not good. Not good. Is this the world of intense purity? The world of intense purity? You actually believe that? Are you kids? How could there be another world? This is hilarious. What? Your disease. How do you know all this? Who are you? Don't you remember my voice? Seriously, we're at least partially acquainted, aren't you? You flying knight, maybe a master of many skills, but unfortunately neither hearing nor memory is one of them. You're... It's always been me. I've been hiding here. Hoodwinking, Sulk. Alright, the people on the street know me by another name, Tricky Bullford. Tricky Bullford, you're Blanche's brother. You're terrible. Where the heck are we? So we're actually inside the wine barrel. Obviously, did you really think that you would travel to another world, like in those novels? I guess you hydro-controlling folk really are as naive as children. No wonder you're an ingredient for pure water. What ingredient? You plan to turn us into an ingredient? You already are. You've been soaking the barrel for half a day. According to the formula, the power of hydro should have been isolated by now. I wouldn't have been able to mix pure water without the power of hydro you would possess. Otherwise, who knows when I'd have been able to restore this formula. Well, I know you're strong, but you can forget about breaking out of this barrel. After all, you drank the key that I prepared for you. It's actually a drug. You must be feeling absolutely weak right now, huh? So you drugged us to make water. That feels like a kind of like that feels like much. How could you, you sneaky little snake? And to think that we were actually helping Blanche look for you, and now you're going to treat us like this, just for that formula. Stubborn until the end. You can trick my sister, but you can't trick me. I betrayed the boss, and the boss isn't kind enough to spare me. You're the assassins my boss sent after me, right? You may be skilled, but unfortunately your brains are lacking. It's time to become the game. Don't even think about lying your way out of this. My sister was the only person in the world who would lend a helping hand to a stranger without expecting any return. That's the greatest flaw in your plan. What we said was true. Blanche will corroborate it, and we even met one of your compatriots. They're the ones who's really hunting you. Wait, where did she go? Was she in cahoots with you? Did she deceive us too? Don't you insult her. Don't you ever use that word to describe her. She's purer than all of you combined. That silly girl actually jumped in after you, the two of you, and I even warned her not to come here. Seriously. Luckily I was watching and I immediately sent her outside, but her body is too weak, so she should still be unconscious right now. Then you'll know the answer once you wake up. We're not really here to hunt you down, but... Brother, you're back. When did you get back? I missed you so much. Sis, when did you wake up? You should be resting. I'm so happy that you're back. I had a dream where you were singing to me, and then I woke up to you standing before me. I'm so very happy. Traveler and Paimon rescued you, didn't they? Where are they? What? Where are the people? They're nice people who are helping me. Did they get left behind in that world? Did you not see them? How could this? Don't cry. Have you ever considered that they might have been sent to hunt me down? Hunt you down? No way. We met a colleague of yours. They said that someone known as Ruthless Kyle Lily is after you. Oh, hi, Ash. Wait, your name's the same color as Rose. Oops. How can this be? How can this be? She's coming for me. Did I really make a mistake? Anyway, if Eclipse Shadow and Paimon really have been left behind in that world, then we must rescue them. How are you? Blanche, we're over here. Wait, I hear them. Well, that's great news. Where are you? Are you inside Mr. Crucible? No. Wait, give me a moment. Forgive me, I'll release you immediately. What are you saying? The young man with orange hair quickly pulls you out of the wine barrel and starts explaining everything to his sister. Ooh, that sounds nice. What? How could you do that? Evil consider all earth to be evil. Paimon's gonna throw you inside for 3 days and nights. Brother, apologize now, or I'll never forgive you. I'm sorry. Maybe you can vent by hitting me. I won't fight back. Just do it, Eclipse Shadow. He really went too far. I truly don't know how to apologize to you. Really? Go on. Don't worry about hitting me too hard. I'll drink some fresh pure water, so I'll be able to take quite the beating. Hey, are you trying to use this as an opportunity to test that potion of yours? You slackfox. Your apology doesn't feel very sincere now. No, not at all. Not all. If it's just that if this potion's effects are as the legends say, then I can make another for you. Is that enough sincerity for you? God, it's hard to remember all the voices. Alright. Okay. We'll see. Well, really? That does sound pretty nice. How much more is it worth? I hear the inferior version of it sells well in the fortress of Merope. I'm sure the original will definitely sell for even more Mora. So, you betrayed your companions for Mora. I have my reasons. If any of them bother you, feel free to include those when hitting me. When Jingham walks over to the wine barrel, extracts some of the potion made from you, soaking the barrel, and gulps it all down. Hey, wouldn't that stuff be considered our bathwater? Is that, no. Mm-mm. So, oh.
Speed of light.
Oh, we actually just get to beat him up now.
Let's get it on. Incoming.
Okay. Watching that being got Primus spare back up, that's for sure. Traveler's hands were icy cold in the wine barrel, and it was all your fault. You really didn't hold back. I'm not complaining, though. I'm praising you. You were really strong. Oh, no, please, just stay silent. So that's all there is to pure water? No, something seems off about it. I've tried the inferior version, but this performed even worse than that. Did something go wrong with the production? It feels like Paimon's 100,000 more payday just became a mere 10,000. I've compared all the ingredients with the potioneer's manuscript, so there's definitely no problem here besides the ingredient extract from the two of you, that is. Don't push the limit. How could it be our problem? We're pure enough. That's not what I meant. The manuscript that inscribed knows the power of water, so I thought I meant Hydra. So that's why you wanted to test us with those Hydra mechanisms while you were disguised as again. I'm embarrassed to say that there might be an error in misunderstanding, but what's the power of water represent? I must figure it out. I know Kylie never fails, but I cannot stop here. I must finish it. I have no other choice. Paimon doesn't quite get you. Isn't the power of water just the power of water? Power of water, only Hydra holds power, right? What other kind of power could water hold? You've told so many stories. You've told me so many stories, brother, so you must know that in many stories, water itself is power. Water itself? That's right, just like the story about the Potioneer, which you told me about when I was young. The story about obtaining pure water from the world of purity. But wasn't that just a lie? That's the only part I made up. The rest has been passed down by the word of mouth for generations. They say that there was once a handsome but eccentric young man in the Fontaine Research Institute, a prodigy in potions and alchemy. But as the institute's focus was not on the potions and alchemy, and due also to his slightly withdrawn and narcissistic tendencies, he was somewhat ostracized. Later on, he came to these mountains to live in seclusion and continue his research, and he invented many miraculous potions. Unfortunately, none of them were preserved because he poured them all into the ground. Sorry, give me a second. Microphone's on? Yes, you can hear me. Great. So, back to tension. That's so intriguing. What happened next? After that, the young man would immerse himself in the pond all day, but one day he accidentally slipped into the pond and drowned in his own creation. Huh. It's like Frankenstein. Right? You make something and then it kills you. Sometime later, a little blue and white flower emerged from the center of the pond, its beauty rivaling that of the potioneer. Oh, that's such a sad story. Wait, a pond with a little flower? Hasn't Paimon seen a place like that? Are you serious? I mean, I didn't make this up, but it's still just a legend. But Paimon really has seen it before. But she can't remember where. Do you remember it? Traveler? Okay. So I sometimes go. I'll have to mute and unmute the mic sometimes. I think I remember. I know. We passed by a small pond like that. While gathering the pine cones, there was a little flower at the center of the pond. Really? That's just a story. Are you sure? I never noticed. You overlooked all of that because you were so focused on targeting us. That's why only Blanche remembers. It seems I really... Forget it. Shall we head over and have a look? Perhaps the key to the power of water lies in that pond. Oh.
Speed of light. Don't blink. Hey.
Hopefully that didn't damage. It's finally over. There were so many monsters. What attracted them? They might have spawned here, which means that there might be some kind of wonderful power in this area. You see the little flower in the middle of the pond? It's just like in the legends. It doesn't look that different from an ordinary flower. But the dewdrops on it are so shiny. They're more beautiful than dew you find elsewhere. Let's collect some. Dewdrops that have formed by absorbing essence. Maybe that's the truth behind the power of water. Water? No, the other way. Investigate. I can feel the power within these dewdrops just by looking at them. I have a strong feeling now that our next mixture will be a success. Let's go back and give it a try. Yep. Oh, you're being watched. Great. 10,000 more feels like 100,000. I'll start mixing now. Just wait a moment. The orange-haired young man starts working in front of the console, and a smile of joy soon appears on his face. We've done it. We've done it. I don't even have to try it out. I know this. I just know. This is so much better than the rip-offs in the Fortress of Marriott. Finally, our work has paid off. Great. You're amazing. So are you, Traveler and Paimon. No, you contributed the most, Blanche. Yes, if you hadn't remembered the story in the pond. That's not something, brother. I remember everything you've ever said. Thank you, both of you, for not holding a grudge. I made 2 copies of the formula, as I promised. That's my apology. Nice you kept your word. We'll gladly take it. That said, though, we only need 1. And there's 1 for you, Blanche. Why? You can just take some. It's not like I'm going anywhere, right? No, we can't stay together forever. You have a bright future. That's not something you should waste here. Ooh, that might not work. Because I'm in a quest. We'll see. Take the complete formula to the New Fontaine Research Institute. If they don't think it's important enough, then go somewhere further out. Go to the Academia in Samara or Leeway or even Mondstadt. Someone will appreciate it enough to take you in. You can be like other girls. You can get a good education in school. It's much better than listening to my tall tales. Is that why you made the potion? No, I've heard you say this stuff too many times. I'll go wherever you go. Aren't you going to listen to your brother? Not anymore? No, I don't. Not when you talk about this. I don't want to get mad at you, brother. I don't want to get mad at you. Please listen to me. I hate it when you try to act like a big brother. Blanche, come back. It's not safe around here. Oh boy, there she goes. Looks like you really made her mad this time. I don't want her to become just like me. I don't want her to become a treasure hoarder. She'll understand one day. But either way, we have to find her. It's dangerous out there. It's too dangerous out there. Can I trouble you again to help me find her? I can only trust the two of you with this. I still need to wrap this potion stuff up. Something about your blessed potions, huh? Paimon's got nothing to say to you. Eclipse shall... Traveler, let's go find Blanche. Oops. That... I'm just gonna leave. Nope, that's capital. Launch fast up. You go when you have the time. Ooh, let's do this. Because that's a lot of primogems. And then 200 in 2 days, which is really nice. Let's see, okay.
Incoming.
No? No? Let's see. Oh, lunch is right here. I'm just dumb. Okay. Hey, I found it. There you are. Traveler, Paimon, he's trying to kick me out again. He just wants you to live a better life. Why isn't he here then? Well, he must be upset that I'm always so clingy. But I just want to be with him. What's wrong with that? Well, he's doing this because he loves you. Don't you think he must really regret becoming a treasure hoarder? But I don't mind. He was already a treasure hoarder when he found me. When he found you? He said he saw me crying on the side of the road when he was out scavenging one day, so he took me in. That was before I could speak and remember things. Ah. In that case, can't I just become a treasure hoarder too? Why won't he let me? He's so full of himself. A treasure hoarder? Well, maybe. Let's go back so he can stop fretting. But he's not going to change his mind, is he? We'll talk to him. You're his family. Paimon's sure you can work something out. I guess so. Thank you both. But please, you have to help me convince him. Don't worry. We'll wait. We will. Wait, do you hear something? Kai Lily, I must die, right? Nope. It's the bad guy. That's my brother. We have to save him. Well, I didn't think you would betray us. I can't do... Just think. Well, I didn't... no, too British. Hmm. Well... Well, I didn't think you would... well, I didn't think you would betray us either, Bullfruit. There are things that I must do. The little brat you found, I presume. How did you know? I've had countless chances to make a move, but I don't kill anyone before I figure out what's going on. Well, now I know everything. So I must die, right? It's it's good that you're ready to pay the price, but you did betray the organization for her sake after all. Actually, I have something to say. Bullfruit made a mistake, but sure, but shouldn't we take a vote on this? We should have had a share in the formula you took. That means we should have a say on this, right? As such, I propose we put the decision to kill Bullfruit to a vote. After all, the minority must obey the majority, right? Isn't that how the world works? Wolfhook, say something. Don't you live by that rule? Guileless Wolfhook. That's a name. Why are you so afraid? Why are you so afraid of her? We're all operatives, aren't we? Having Wolfhook stall me, you may as well have asked a sheep to stop a wolf. Is your new tide just tomfoolery, Zaitum Peach? Hey, leave the new tide out of this. The Fruity Order exists to maintain order in the world, so we must not skip the vote. There is no need to vote. Seriously, did she beat you, silly? I think Wolfhook understands that my presence represents the opinions of the boss and the rest of the group. Even if the three of us are opposed, it's 3 against several dozen, and yes, it's a perfect world. The minority must obey the majority. But there is one more thing, Kylie. I've always treated everyone in the Order like family. Even Bullfruit, even you. Families do not watch one another die, whether at the hands of outsiders or one of our own. Do you mean to say that you are abandoning your own principles? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Or what he's saying. What I'm saying is that when it comes to family, it doesn't matter who's the majority and who's the minority. Looks like I went too easy on you, back when you were pathetically begged for your life. I'll do whatever it takes to stay alive, but now there are 3 of us, we might stand a chance. Too cool. Is this your latest principle? Well, Bullfruit taught me about this. I've just never applied it until today. So another who wants to die. Well, Zayton Peach, are you sure? Do you really want to betray the boss? Stop trying to put words in my mouth. I'll explain this to my boss myself. I'll explain this to the boss myself. By the way, I'm tired of hearing your arrogance. Also, why don't you think about your name for a moment? Is it a fruit? Are Kai Lilies fruits? I don't even know how you managed to be... Oh, I don't even know how you managed to become one of us. In fact, you're the real traitor. You betrayed us simply by having that name. I'm gonna show you what for today. I see that you don't want to live either. Fine. The Order's cleanup starts today. Zayton Peach, Wolfhook, I'm happy that you still consider me family. But I've been a cook my whole life, and this might be my last day in this world. So please, just let me do the right thing for once. Stay out of it. This is my problem, and I should deal with it by myself. That way the boss won't give you any trouble either. Are you out of your mind? This is not the time to be cool, to try to be cool. Don't worry. I've replicated the pure water, so I might stand a chance. If that's really what you'll want, then I'll support you. Sounds great. If I don't come back, please take care of my sister for me. Let's see what you got. Where? Oh, come on. You're over there somewhere. No, I forgot. Oh, 2. And you're good. It's my loss. Wait, is this for real? How is she so weak? Did my scolding affect her mentally or something? Am I even that amazing? It's strange. She was way stronger back when she attacked me, but even a child could fight her right now. Tell me the truth, Kylie. Is my potion too strong, or are you just going easy on us? Isn't this because of Traveler's help? Even if we consider that, something still doesn't feel right. A loss is a loss. I accept my defeat. You... The boss won't come for you anymore. Really? That's how the boss works. I may not like Kai Lily, but if the boss sent her, then the boss won't pursue the matter no matter the outcome. The Kai Lily who never fails has failed. I guess we're pretty good, huh, brother? Yeah, you're the best, if that's what you want. Either way, you'd better figure out how we're gonna explain this to the boss. Kai Lily is definitely gonna tell on us. Hurry up and ask your new tide for solutions, then. I've been counting on it from the beginning, you know? What new tide? I've never even seen the new tide. Stop being a kid. Forget it. Let's think about this. After we get back. No matter how great she is, she only has a single mouth, but we have 2. It's 2 against 1. 1 is completely useless when it's against 2. 2 is against 2. Nah. I can speak English, I swear. Naive idiots. I'm leaving. Wait, Kylie, Sergeant Peach Bullfoot, I have something for you. Blanche takes out a handwritten note and hands it to them. Huh? This is the formula for pure water that my brother deciphered. This belongs to all of you too. He wronged all of you, so allow me to apologize on his behalf. I hope you can forgive him. I hope you can forgive him. He only did it for my sake. For my sake. Sis. I see. Listen to your brother from now on, girl. If I had a brother too, I might not have turned out this way. Huh? Time to go. Take care of your sister. Crappy bullfruit. See you, Blanche. Bye, bullfruit, and goodbye to the 2 of you. It's finally over, right? Who? No, there's still my sister. No, I don't want to talk about that. You gotta talk, even if you're just siblings. Come on, you 2. Traveler's right. It's always super important to talk stuff out. We have long conversations every day, too. Someone's gotta touch base with her food fund after all. Hey, just let Paimon have this, would you? Then alright. I'll consider what my brother has to say, but I just don't want to be separated from him. You won't truly be apart. Indeed, we'll never truly be apart. It's just that you will experience many things while growing up, and we've all got to learn to live independently. Fine, but then you've got to teach me. Of course. I'll stay with you until you can stand on your own 2 feet. It's a deal, then. Alright, so what do you plan to do now? Oh, yeah, I messed up the voice. I haven't figured that out yet. Anyway, step 1 is to send a copy of the formula to the New Fontaine Research Institute. It can be considered their inheritance, after all. I might try my luck at the Fortress of Meropide after that. Pure water sells quite well over there. I mean, regardless of what Blanche decides to do, one simply can't do without more. The clock is ticking. It's time for us to leave. Are we in that much of a hurry? I wanted to cook for Traveler and Paimon. It's alright, we'll see you again soon. Or later. Alright, if you're too busy, I'll write to the Adventurers Guild, so don't forget to pick it up. We will. Safe travels. Farewell, traveler. See you, Paimon, and safe travels to you too. Phew, gotta say, Paimon does feel a bit sad to see him go, but we've done something very meaningful, huh? Paimon suddenly filled with confidence toward our future journeys, in fact. What sort of confidence? You thought of your family just now, right? It was written all over your face. You'll definitely find her, and that's what Paimon's confident in. You should have confidence in it, too. When we see her, Paimon will help you talk her around. After all, she only has a single mouth, but we have two. It's 2 against 1. Remember, Newtai said that that one is completely useless when it's 2 against 1. Don't pick up that nonsense. Paimon's just cheering you on. Anyways, take this. It's Paimon's food funds. Paimon's promised to pay the commission fees, right? Remember? Paimon's super trustworthy, huh? What's with that expression? Too embarrassed to say thank you, Paimon? That's gotta be it. Paimon heard it though, that's right. You said thank you, Paimon, in your heart, didn't you? In which case, you're welcome. Just don't forget to put more in our food funds from now on, alright? Oh god, alright. Alright, so this lets me that. Great.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
This is the food fund, this is just more. Yeah, 15,000. Okay. And this is spirit. Okay, well, I don't know what all that is. But the book has something to say. Commissions. Hey, great, we did all of it. Oh, and we're definitely past level 3, level 32 at this point.
Life. As a little girl, I had a wooden sword
Jay.
for a toy. Everyone I knew growing up was
No,
either a
not
merc
justice for
or
book's sake.
on their way to becoming
Battlefield
one.
of dice, cats, and
Even
cards.
the bowls we ate our meals from were carved by mercenary blades. After an upbringing like that, it'd be more surprising if I didn't become a merc when I grew up, right? We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
Oh, I can't initiate it in co-op mode. Alright, go back to single player. Okay, cool. And then TCG time, finally. Map, let's go collect the rewards from, nope, not on, how far does this map, okay. Oh, okay, so they use the spring system, okay, cool. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, sorry to hear that, Rose. I'm sure it sounds fine. Just rest it. Because it'll probably hurt. It can hurt a lot. I mean, you probably already know that since you sing, but you know. Just be careful. Oh, I remember this. This is...
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it? You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research. Once I opened it, oh, it
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
Well, define hazardous. Yeah, sure. Sucrose is an alchemist from Mondstadt with an insatiable curiosity towards the natural world, leading her to focus on bioalchemy in her research. Whether it be a special potion that increases the nectar output of sweet flowers or a special spray that keeps Sensedius fresh, Sucrose is always finding ways to use bioalchemical techniques to add variety and color to this world. Perhaps it's because Sucrose channels most of her energy into experiments and research that she comes off as a bit shy. Blech. As a bit shy in social situations.
Hey, Timaeus, what are you chatting about?
Ah, they're all voiced out, thank God.
And who might this be?
Oh, hello, you two. This is Sucrose.
Hi, I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask me. I do my best to help. Huh? Do I look nervous?
Yes.
My apologies. I don't get out too often. I'm usually in the laboratory where there aren't many others to talk to.
Okay, never mind. Say it.
That's okay. You don't have to force yourself. I'm sure that once we get to know each other better, we'll become really good friends. Hey, aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror? I've heard so many stories about you. Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close. What do you mean, research?
Mm-hmm. See, Paimon sometimes can read my brain, and Paimon sometimes is probably worth less than emergency food. It just
Sorry.
depends.
Don't mind me. What am I saying? No, never mind. So, what were you two talking about just now?
Sucrose received a strange packet.
A strange package? Yes.
Oh, this
I
is the
believe it's
strange
from a
package
Sumeru
quest.
scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's a package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there wasn't anything dangerous inside. Just a bunch of strange
Oh, TCG.
cards.
Oh, this is a
I've
start to
seen
the
Timaeus
TCG.
with some similar looking cards before. So I came to ask him about what they might be.
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing
No, they didn't look like
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
Well, I mean, if she doesn't get out that often, then probably not.
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
I don't know if it has anything to do with alchemy, but you know, it's sure, definitely alchemy.
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
And this, I think, is one of my favorite parts of the game. The TCG, they put a mini game instead of the game that is arguably as fun as the game, which feels really weird, but yeah, sure.
Genius Invocation TCG! Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place. We didn't know it had made it all the way to Mondstadt.
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The story is really good. It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile, after being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to grab... Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose?
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested...
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh? Why is that? Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least... Oh, right! And since it's a game even make you smarter. Okay, fine. Paimon's curious and would like to give it a try. Please? Although, it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime soon, cause Kameya's...
Well, research it. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually... Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it.
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, let's go to the Cat's Tail. To be honest, hearing Tameya's talk... Well, what are we waiting for?
Yes, battlefield of dice, casts, and cards. Yes, dice, cat. No, I don't want to climb the door. Oh, cat.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Where's everything? Wait. I think I just messed up my setup. Alright, let's see. Okay, close that. Close that. Open Genshin. Open OBS in the background and then put Genshin in the foreground. Okay. Fixed, I think. No, and Sucrose. Okay.
I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project. Sucrose, what kind of experiment? I just wanted to test out some Actually, Margaret, we're here...
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so...
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as...
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable... The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on...
Wow! Another guy...
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only... Oh? What's that? Shu Yen. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's an...
It seems he really is capable of communicating. Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
Yes, it was the sacred duels of genius in...
So, playing Genius in the...
Anyway, if you'd like to know
It
anything
sounds
about
like
Genius Invocation
nonsense.
though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my...
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh?
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards.
If Prince
Sorry.
is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know?
Catslin cocktail. Dana, the bartender at the Cat's Tail, hates all alcoholic beverages Hates all alcoholic beverages, but has a real talent for bartending. No matter the drink, as long as the mixing is in her hands, it will be unimaginably delicious. Her excellent bartending skills and her cat's ears and tail that run in her family are a big hit with the hunters, making the cat's tail extremely popular. However, please take care not to touch down his ears or tail when ordering at the bar. If you cross her, the consequences will be dire.
Why is it that every player that sets foot here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Seriously, games and drinks don't.
What can I say? As the tavern owner anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So, why not?
Ha! Ha ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG? You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt... Looks like my first step into...
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself. A clear mind is Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal...
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then, our 2 customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's...
But Shuyan is...
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there. Okay, let's go through the rules. Yes? You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that make... what's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius and...
That's right. We have some cards that...
yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on...
Are you sure that...
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who... Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please. Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. Yep. So, are you ready? Alright, then...
Okay. Basics.
Welcome! Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew pew! Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, now then, you're gonna...
Let's finish this, swiftly.
First, we roll 8 elemental... These dice correspond to elemental energy. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend, of course, the most common action is to use character skills. Not bad. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their... After you use a skill to attack your opponent, and as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our Now, these are Omni-Element dice. So, we're gonna use them to pay...
Bop. And he died.
That was pretty good. But the game has only... As much as we... After you end round, and once everyone chooses end round... And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. But don't worry, situations like once per round, you can select all the dice.
Still
When
bad.
the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last, alrighty then. Let's learn each time you use a skill. Once Diluc's energy is full, never mind. Diluc's normal attack only needs one pyro die. In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro.
Yeah, after using them. That's a skill.
It's time to use.
Meow.
Retribution!
Pop. Alright, to the next battle. I think I'll finish this, then I need to end for now. I'll probably come back
In an actual game of
in
Genius Invocation TCG,
an hour or
you
two.
need to use. Next up, it's time.
Ice.
Oh, it seems like an. When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target. Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental reactions. Different types of an elemental reaction. At the moment, you're oh, that reminds me. Both sides normally, we can now, if we want to use this, in this case, you can spend one elemental.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill.
Upama text. Who
Most
helps?
skills can
Okay.
only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked Diluc.
Ooh. Oh, this is the battle music. Okay.
Now that Diluc is our... Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, when triggered, melt. This will allow you to deal loads...
Okay, victory. That's twice.
Alright! Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards
Okay.
are all... Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action...
I don't get to pick. Alright, fine.
Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental...
Just re-roll all of them. Sure. That's still horrible.
Seriously? We still don't have... Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, don't underestimate action cards. They can grant... So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these... We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of, simply put, you can continue to act even after... But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs them. Not a problem. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die and this card isn't useful right now. Sometimes, ingenious invocation TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of in this case, well, just like playing cards from your. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to.
Isn't that like a really good card to use because it gives you Omni dice? But alright, sure.
Well, would you look at that? Finally, we because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage! What?
Whoa. It's almost like if you hit someone with the sword, it hurts more than if you hit them with your fist.
Now comes the final part! Oh yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments. At this time, we can select it.
We draw 2 new ones.
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, oh boy, this one. Let's see how you do this time. Remember.
They're almost. They are the same. And use a greatsword. What do I have in my hand? I have a greatsword. So you go first.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll review all of it. We're looking for. Yeah, I'll take that.
Hey, look at you! You can preview your opponent's. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions, all your opponent's intended actions for the round. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures. And well then, that's the.
So yeah. Probably it's more effective to just use this straight off the gate. Straight out of the gate. Do this. My turn. I declare the end of round.
Wait. There's one. Every time you hit an end phase, remember, you have to make use of both your element.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Not quite what I wanted. Alright, you know what? It's something.
This will be interesting.
One, two. That's 6. If I equip one of these. No, actually. Let's just grab 2 of those. And let's Two of those. Safeguard. And he died. And he dead. Yay! But everything still works. Everything still works. Okay. Okay. Yep. I know all of this. We literally just went through all of it.
Alright, cool. What we just played was an adventure challenge. Design Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards. But the rules are all the same. Although I feel there are still many...
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the cat...
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You snuck in without making a sound. Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with...
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now...
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact...
Wait! This card? It's D-Luke's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation...
A customer left it behind a few days ago.
Oh?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away.
Eye patch, you say?
Ugh, I was trying to give the opposite description.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think...
So, what about the D-Luke character card?
I don't mind. It's just a...
I didn't expect D-Luke to be familiar with Genius Invocation.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down. I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a camp, it's getting late. And someone has some explaining to do. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
Ah, yes.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
Oopsie.
I hope Kaya will help.
No.
Now that we are
No.
familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of... Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever... But, in order to play an official duel, remember, a complete deck has to have 3 characters... Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya. All right.
Stool. Okay. Yeah, we don't need this. And 1 energy. Ooh, that's good. And we don't need this. Switch. Okay.
Unlike the adventure in a duel, your opponent can also use action at the same time. Your opponent must also spend elemental dice to... Are you ready? It's time...
Here, we'll put
Let's
the look
finish
up.
this swiftly.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Try this again. Not that. Okay. Great. That's just the thing we'll have. When you decide to switch characters, it's there. Stop. Okay. Oh yeah, I said I would finish after that. Alright, well.
Animal test 6308.
Oh, you get forced to switch. Okay. When I... Oh, you only require 2 to start your round. Oh, none of these are good. We can use them for tuning. Okay, can you try that again? Okay. That also still very sucks. Okay, pull this over here. I don't know. Turn that one into that. Pull this over here. And that one into that. Uh,
Enhanced animal module 75.
nice. Ooh, perfect. These rolls are horrible. So hopefully, with you will go back. Hopefully, I can. What was it? I forgot what thing. What was this one? Spend 1 less animo. Oh yeah, this one. So, uh, hmm. Hmm. Okay. So we got emergency food, and then I don't know.
Absorption test.
Um. Nothing really I can do. I guess switch.
This will be interesting. Freeze! Cool it!
Let's go. What? 4 of the same? Huh? Okay. We'll take it, something. Shift one of your characters. Oh, guardian stuff. Okay, that's not super great for us because we're the only one. Okay, now you're gone.
I'm not done.
Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Play this out here. Might as well. And then end. Yes, and round.
I need to make adjustments.
Nice. Okay. Ooh, what does this one do?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. These are both useless to me right now. Also, probably won't be going. Kind of sucks, but alright. Ending. Okay. And do I have anything to do? Well, if I... Goodbye.
Where did I go wrong?
And I haven't lost a single character. I think it's... Hopefully there's more than just me. Nope. Shit.
Same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought.
Oh, not really. It's just like a little bit of thinking up.
Trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the...
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore.
Oh, I am sorry. But it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get
I always get a little... It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiment.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win? Push! Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and
But what if you keep
a losing streak? Yeah. That'll definitely get you down.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to.
Good. Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me.
I'll definitely be.
All right. I think you should have all the base.
Yeah.
Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know.
Okay. Cool. So I think that's it. Did I forget to claim the rewards? I did. Let me do that. Oh, I completed a huge quest, so that stayed in the points system. Okay, so claim rewards here. Claim daily commissions reward. Okay.
Add Astra Abyss.
Claim adventure rank rewards. Ooh, 100 primer gems, this is good. Scholar's Lens, 2-piece set setting, okay. Circlet of Scholar set, okay. And Hero's Wit and Fresh All Resin, okay. Cool, 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 cool. I'm going to... Yep, okay, cool. I know all those rules. Here, give me a second. I will be right back.